And since we've sort of established that it feels good to crash out and that it's a sin to crash out and it's a sin because we shouldn't do it, then the opposite of that would be not crashing out, but taking accountability. So taking accountability is the opposite of crashing out, and taking accountability is painful. And if you don't want to take accountability and experience the internal pain that comes with that, it's a lot easier for you to just crash out and experience the internal pleasure that comes from that. But they're the opposite of each other. And I think that maybe that's where that discernment or answer or that little gray area that kind of helps you make the decision of crashing out or taking accountability is at. Because if you can take accountability and realize that, nah, they're still wrong, like you still want to crash out and you've already admitted any possible thing that, you could have been the reason for this happening. Like if you took all the accountability already and you still feel like, nah, I am right and they're wrong, then maybe that's the time for you to like not crash out, but to speak your mind respectfully, eloquently, effectively. Because crashing out is not always effective, like just because you raise your voice at somebody doesn't mean that they're going to actually understand your message and change their behavior. I think that as a society, the people who've done that, who've managed people like that, and who have led like that have been effective. Like what comes to mind for me is Steve Jobs and Michael Jordan and the stories that we hear about those types of people. And, they've been able to accomplish great things, things that people haven't been able to accomplish again. But it's not the only way to do it. I don't think that Jensen Wang or Wong, however you pronounce his name, I don't believe that he leads like that. I think he has a little bit more of a collaborative, still serious, but a collaborative approach. And, he's one of the richest dudes in the world, and his company is one of the most valuable in the world. And so, Michael Jordan's never done that. Steve Jobs has probably done that. I'm pretty sure he's done that before, but Apple's not Nvidia right now. So, but you get what I'm saying. So like, you got to take accountability, and it's painful to take accountability. But if you could take accountability, you could improve yourself. And if you ever feel the need to crash out, you got to think about that first. Look in the mirror or reflect on yourself and think, is this one of those moments where I need to take accountability, or am I doing what I'm supposed to do? Yeah.